Welcome back to Through It All. Wow. We are having stories here, and not just stories, but real life experiences from Beverly and Maddie, young people, but have been through so much. Some of the stories, some of the things they're sharing, they almost sound like unbelievable. You almost wonder, are you making it up? Are you really cooking a story, or this is real life? Well, Beverly.
Yes.
Karibu. Now your mother is gone.
Yeah.
You left with a baby 1 month old.
Yes.
Your dad is working somewhere?
No, by then he was just a pastor.
Oh, he was a pastor.
Yeah. Yes.
Within the home area.
Within that town.
Okay.
Aero. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us more about this little baby, she growing up, and also how is life during this time? Do you have enough? What is happening? Is your dad able to supply all you need?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Wow. After my mom demise, there was a big shift, because let me just say, like, my mom was the main breadwinner during that season, because at that time the church wasn't even stable. Then my dad also, I'm not sure, because kitambo tu kidogo nilikuwa naona afanya biashara zingine, but I didn't know really well what they were about. Yeah, then now after my mom demise, hapo ndio sasa challenges zikaanza. You are being sent to the shop with a note. Yeah, those kind of scenarios.
What a kind of a note?
Oh, see, deni sasa, you guys are gonna take.
Kwenda kukopa.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes it's maybe bread or milk. Then now you have a small baby that has to drink milk every time. Yeah. Yes, and mostly I was the one who was being sent with the note most of the time.
Wow.
And during that season, like, I felt like I told myself, like, I never want to see ourselves going through kind of a situation.
Wow.
Then at times, yes, we used to go to church. Yes, so that, like, at the firstborn, we had the baby carrier. No, they want to funga the baby with.
Oh, you carry the baby.
Yes, so funga the baby with muingiza ndani.
Yeah.
Then you go to church. You carry the maziwa. Like, so basically, I was like more of a parent at that time to blessing. Yeah, then I remember there's one weekend my dad was not in. We had a help who used to come. It was a day in. Is it? We call it day in. Then at night she goes back to her place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that time my dad left. He thought that she was gonna come back. She was gonna come in, but she didn't come.
She didn't come.
Yeah. So we are three. We have nothing in the nothing at home, and I was like, I've never cooked anyway.
Wow.
So I decided, like, because we have siblings, I have to cook.
Cook for them.
So we used to, I know the way we used to prima ugali. So me, I use the same way. I always saw my mom do. So I prima the ugali kasuku. That ugali was ime koroga, like it took.
It's like porridge.
It was like porridge, like, so it was more, how can I say it? Uga ilikuwa mingi.
Oh. Unga imezidi maji.
Unga imezidi maji, yes. Then now, wow. But I tried for first time.
Haikuiva ama what happened?
No, it did. Nobody ate that ugali anyway.
Wow.
Then there was some eggs, because we had chickens. Then I took some eggs where mayai ilikuwa black. My sister always laughs up to now.
Black? What do you mean?
Iliungua.
Oh.
Like where it turned black.
You have never cooked before? Okay.
So the good thing was that we went and ate at the neighbor's place. And so Vicky, my immediate sibling, is called Victoria.
Yeah.
So Victoria now, Kimbelembele went and tell my dad, niliungua mayai.
Na ugali haikuiva.
Ugali nako tuliacha hapo.
Wow.
Then when we were studying at a private institution, just like with Premier. It was also an orphanage, but also it hosted people who paid school fees. So when my mom died, my dad managed to get a scholarship. So we didn't have issues with fees and stuff. Yes, yeah. So literally, and I remember there's also a time during that year before my dad passed. She brought kind of another woman, like he wanted to remarry again.
Oh. After how long?
No, it was just a year,
Okay.
because he died the next year. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but early months. I can't remember if it's March, April there.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's another woman now.
Yeah.
Your dad is thinking of remarrying.
Yes.
Okay.
But the woman used to stay here in Nairobi. Okay. So she came by. They were going to see my dad's mom. We went to Shago. Yeah. And that story, I don't know. It just died like that. I really don't know what happened.
They never got married.
No, they never. After that, after the visit, then it didn't take a while. My dad started becoming sick.
Oh.
And we were in the house. Actually, it was my sister, my immediate follower, who used even to bathe her, bathe him during that season.
Sister.
Yeah.
The younger one, the one who is younger than you.
Yeah, the one was younger than me.
Oh my. Because he can't even bathe himself.
Yeah, like he was very sick.
In the house?
Yes.
Is he going to the hospital?
I don't know if he really went. I just have glimpses of that season. I really don't remember well, because after a while now, because the friends, the pastors, I don't know if he called or what, they came and took him to the hospital. So that day he went to the hospital is the time he died.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
They left around, it was in the afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon. And now the news that comes, like, it wasn't a surprise, like when you just see people, because my first mom, when my mom died, like the way they bring the news, I was like, when I just saw this, we are being told to sit down. Hey, I just knew it.
Can you describe, how do they bring the news? Let's say somebody has come, they want to break the news.
My goodness.
How do they do it?
Okay, so for my dad, it was the neighbors. So they called us and told us to sit down.
On the grass or seats?
No, on the seats, just in the house. They came to our house.
Yeah.
Then they told us to sit down. Then, I can't remember how they started, but when they told us, they just called us, I just knew my dad didn't make it.
Oh.
Yes.
Because you can read.
Yeah, the mood of how things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, then now it was, I don't really know if I really mourned. Because,
How old are you this time?
Now I was 10.
When your dad died?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So that was 1 year after your mom?
Yes, it was 1 year.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they've broken the news? What happens?
Yeah, so now people can start streaming in, because it's a town, they were really known.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people start coming in, my kina auntie start coming in. I remember, it was a big shift, like the change. I don't feel like I really realized what really happened, because I just wanted to adapt with the change, like it has already happened. You move on, and you get. I remember there's also even an auntie of mine, because I got myself, when people come and wail, sometimes you also feel like, let me wail.
Yeah.
Then there's a sister to my mom who told me like, kama unataka kulia siulie, kama unataki kulia na wache kai. Okay.
Wow, because other people are waiting.
It was, sometimes I find myself crying. I'm okay. Then later on again, if I find yourself crying, that remark, I've never forgotten that remark she gave me.
You said you don't think you mourned your dad. Why do you think so?
Because I felt like I was the situation forced me now to grow up very. Without, it didn't come with the, how do you say, prior. You are told prior to prepare.
Yeah, no preparation.
And
you have to step in now as the head of the family.
Yeah, because now situations have changed. For somebody who have experienced, have known orphans, how life is. This time life was good. When my parents were there, life was good. Now things have changed abruptly. And at that time, I really never thought ahead of us, because I was just in that moment, now I have to be there for my siblings. We have no boy child in our house. You're now they grown up here now. You have to stand up for your siblings.
And you're only 10 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, so
they went through the process. Your dad is buried.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
yeah.
live just the three of you with your siblings, or there's somebody who came in to live with you, or you went to live with an auntie? How did that happen?
Actually, my dad had said that, I don't know, it's like he knew he's gonna die sometimes, I don't know. Because when situations were, what I heard was that he said that we should go and stay in Ebenezer, now the orphanage, the institution.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. He had said that,
Yes.
but he didn't tell you.
No, as we didn't know. That's now when after his demise, those are the stories I was hearing. Because we went home to, it's our home place is called Rongo.
Yeah.
Then the follower, my dad's follower, after my dad, there's a lady, then there's a gentleman.
Yeah.
So the gentleman was the one who took us in. I don't know how they decided that we're going to stay with him.
Yeah.
I don't know how that process went in, but we went to stay with him.
Yeah.
Then we stayed with him for around a month. Then we were brought back to Ebenezer. Now me and Victoria, my immediate follower.
An orphanage.
Yes, now to the institution.
All of you, the three of you?
No, the two of us. So the little one, the blessing remained with him in Migori.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's how we
Now you're in an
boarding
orphanage.
school.
Wow, we'll come back and hear more. Wow, wow, that's quite a story. And here you are.
Yes, thank God.
Wow. Maddie,
Yes.
where are you now? Your mother is there, and you're telling us a little bit about your family, and you're staying with an auntie, in quotes,
Yeah.
and you're enjoying wonderful eggs.
Yes, I did.
And you went to high school.
Yeah.
You know, can push it a little bit further. What's happening after that?
After that, I managed to finish high school.
Okay.
Na high school, hata nikisoma high school pia, it was not easy. Kwa sababu hata nikikaa na the auntie, si ati analipa fee.
Your mother is the one
nguo
paying.
tu, yes. Ni nguo tu ananinunulia tu nikae smart yani.
Alikuwa na watoto wengine?
No.
Oh, so you are the only...
Yes, I
Like
was
daughter.
the first and the last daughter of her.
She was never married?
She had someone, but we were all living together and they were very nice to me. So
What do you mean someone? They were not married?
yeah, they were not married.
But they were
Maybe
living-
they were heading to marriage, but they were
Okay.
living together, you know.
And they had a big home?
Yeah.
It's not like you are one room.
Iko na hadi ghorofa.
So kind of that was consoling.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
And I have my own bed. It was nice.
okay.
But there was a time I was sent from home for school fees, and she couldn't pay for me like the auntie, neither my mom.
Okay.
But I was good in school. Nilikuwa mzuri. Sijui kwa-
Masomo ilikuwa inaingia. Ulikuwa nasoma vizuri? Masomo unaelewa?
Yeah. And the teacher loved me, teachers, I mean. And I remember there was one bursary that came from Canada. I can never forget that.
Wow.
That paid my whole fee until they were left with balance. I don't know why they didn't give me though.
Wow.
Who had applied the bursary?
Eh?
Somebody applied the
No,
bursary?
no one applied the bursary.
Wow.
What happened was the principal alikuwa ananijua
Yeah.
zaidi na walimu wengi pia walikuwa wananipenda. Na Mungu akanipenda zaidi niseme. Because that bursary came for 12 girls. And I was the second person they chose.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
so-
So the whole school fees is paid
Yes.
for high school?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So pressure ya school fees
Imeisha, yes. Sasa ni nyumbani tu kitu ya kukula, but God came through in one way or the other because my mom was a businesswoman.
Okay.
And then now nimemaliza shule and sasa ninaondoka nyumbani.
Yeah.
I'm happy that nimemaliza niondoke nyumbani.
Yeah. You are looking forward.
Yes, I was
Uondoke
looking forward,
nyumbani.
yes.
Okay.
Kwa sababu hiyo kuishi sisi wote pamoja, it was fun. But again, every time nilikuwa naona mapenzi mingi sana. Mama yangu alikuwa anaiweka kwa my brother. We only have Yeah, one boy in the family.
Okay.
So sisi wasichana,
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
You felt rejected by
Yes,
your own mother.
yes, because first you see she gave me away.
Yeah.
So if I remember that and I see the way she's treating my brother,
Yeah.
so I would feel like, well, it's better I just move away from this place. So I moved out in immediately after high school. Actually, I never stayed even 1 week
Okay.
at home. I came here in Nairobi to do house managing job, which was again not easy.
Who is bringing you? Who is connecting you?
I was connected from church, my home church.
Okay.
Yes, because pia hiyo church tulikuwa tunaenda as family, so they knew me. I'm serving there.
Yeah.
And so
Did you tell your mother where you are going?
she knew even before I told her.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. And she was okay with that.
She was okay.
So you're coming to be a house help or house
Yes.
manager?
Both.
Which area in Nairobi?
I started off at Kaha West.
Okay.
Then after some time, I worked there for one and a half year. I went again to another house managing.
How was it like? It's a big family?
Not really. It wasn't so big of a family, but it was a family that had one kid. After some time, they added another. So it was a growing family.
And they were okay?
Yeah, they were
good
okay.
Environment, the working environment was good?
Yeah,
Okay.
until some point, I felt like I should just run away.
Why?
The husband was not good.
Not the woman, but the
No,
man.
the man. Yes.
Okay.
And I felt like I should not stay there.
Okay.
So I went back home for some 2 weeks.
But they were paying you?
Yes, they were paying me.
Okay. How much were you earning?
5,000.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
Not really. Not really.
What were you doing with the 5,000? Then you're living here, everything is provided. Oh, so
Just making my hair and buying clothes.
Are you
Yeah.
supporting your other kids, but your siblings?
No.
No. How mean can you be? You've gotten a job, you're not supporting your other siblings?
I was not supporting them because I felt like they were just okay.
Oh, okay.
Probably that's the case.
You said you resented the last one.
Yes.
For how long? And did that come back, or you still feel that resentment?
No, right now, actually, she's my favorite. I don't know why, but
Wow.
she is my favorite. So I love her.
Where is she now?
She's in Muranga with my grandmother.
Grandmother?
Yes.
Where is your mom? What happened? I mean,
Oh.
because you're telling us you came to Nairobi, you left your
Yes,
mother.
I left my mother, but at some point my mother got ill when I'm still here in Nairobi. I had to go back home. I was still in a house girl, doing house girl.
Yeah.
So when I went back home, she was ill.
Wow.
And that wasn't settling well in me
Yeah.
because I know every responsibility now it's looking at me.
Yeah.
Of course, I was praying that God may heal her, but I know he did. God did.
But your greatest fear is if he's not here, all these children,
Yeah.
I'm the firstborn. I'm the one to take care of
Yes,
them.
yes.
Then
So after like 1 week of staying with her, being ill, from hospital home, and then it came to a point that there was this one day that she told me, I am seeing 2 ceremonies, but I don't know why they are not celebrating in a good manner.
wow.
I don't know why she was saying that, but then she told me, I want to go to my father's house. Can you take me to my father's house? So we arranged the way we can go to her father's house. That is my grandma's house. Her father is not there, so it's only her mother.
Yeah.
So we left, and it was around 7 p.m. We left our home now where we stay in town, then going all the way to her father's house.
Wow.
When we got there, it got worse. It got worse. She could not recognize me, and mimi nimempeleka. It was so hard for me.
Wow. You're just the two of you?
Yes, we went, just me. My brother at that point, he has already gotten someone to marry, and they are living far away.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically it's just me and the other ones, and since they are just kids, so the one who is taking up the responsibility of everything, it's me.
Yeah.
So we went home, and then around 11 p.m. it got really worse.
Wow.
Now she cannot know me. If I try to feed her something, she tells me, "What are you feeding me?"
Yeah.
It was, I was just crying and crying and crying. Why do you forget me? I'm your firstborn.
Yeah.
You can forget the other ones, but why are you forgetting me?
Wow.
It was really hard.
Huh.
But I remember at that moment, around 12 midnight, my bishop, Bishop Gakoro, from my home church now, he called me at exactly 12.
Okay.
And at that time I was just outside in the dark.
What are you doing?
Crying.
Oh.
Just crying because I just want her to remember me.
Yeah.
I just want my mom to know my name, to at least say you are my daughter.
Yeah.
And when he called me to encourage me, I was not listening to anything.
Wow.
Actually, until after the whole everything, that's when I remembered what he was saying to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then my mom, in the morning now, at some point she slept, and after talking to my bishop at home, nikaambia Mungu, sasa hata muondoe tu. Just take my mom, because she was suffering.
She was in pain?
Yes, she was in pain, and sasa nilikuwa nimekubali like everything. Nilikuwa tu nimekubali tu aende tu.
Wow.
Instead of suffering hapo. So in the morning, my brother now was to come with my uncle, the brother to my mom.
Yeah.
Wampeleke kumrudisha hospitali.
Yeah.
But nikawaambia, let me go kwa kwetu sasa, so that I can clean up and niwapate hosi. The moment nimemaliza kuoga, nimeng'ara, nimejipaka mafuta, I receive a call from my brother. Mama ameenda. Again at 12.
Wow.
At 12. Midday sasa.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do I do? Where do I go?
Wow.
Do I sit down? Do I go anywhere?
Yeah.
Do I go to the same hospital? What do I do?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really hard. I didn't want to accept it, and yet I told God to just take her away.
Yeah.
Because she was really suffering. I don't even know what to say. But at that moment when everything, now I started calling people that I can remember now, even from here in the church, because I had already started serving here, being in this ministry of Overcoming Faith Church. And
which year is this?
When my mom left, 2018.
2018.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I called some people, and that's how people the one who managed at that moment, they came to my home to encourage me, and I was feeling like I should burn each and everything in the house, and that's what I did actually.
What do you mean?
I don't know why I did that, but that's what I felt like doing.
Burning
Maybe
everything?
yes,
Everything meaning?
the clothes and everything in the house that belonged to my mom. Yes.
You burnt them inside the house or
No,
outside?
no, not inside
Outside.
the house.
Outside?
Just outside.
Hey, I was worried the house was burned. Wow.
Yeah, because
So you took everything outside and just burnt?
yes. I felt like maybe I needed some help at some point when my mom was laying there sick, but my auntie, they were just around, but they couldn't help.
Yeah.
So that gave me a lot of anger.
Yeah, you are angry.
Yes. So, and I knew their behavior and everything, so I wanted to burn everything that they cannot find anything.
Wow.
So that was anger speaking. Yeah, but that's what I did, and then we buried my mom, and now I still haven't accepted that I can be able to take care of my sisters, especially the
Young
last
ones, yeah.
the second last and the last
How old were
born.
they?
7 and 8.
Very young.
Yes.
Wow.
7 and 8. I'm just trying to figure out my life.
Yeah.
And I cannot be able to figure out the life of these 2 small ones.
Yeah.
My brother is okay because he has married now. And the other one was in class 8, my sister, the other sister,
Yeah.
our third born. And now we take her to school. She doesn't want to go to school.
Wow.
So you are like, mi nimechoka sasa.
Yeah.
Let me just take care of the ones wenye wanaonekana. But again, bado sija accept the responsibility.
Yeah.
So
So now you're back home, you're staying at home
yes, I'm
with these
at home.
little ones, 7, 8 years old.
Yes.
Wow. You are the one taking care of them. Nobody else came to stay with you. It's just
No.
you are the head of the family.
Yes.
Have you ever met your dad this time?
My
Okay, hold it there. I think I can tell the way you answer the story there. Thank you so much for joining us. I believe today's sharing, talking has been an inspiration for you. So that was the first part of this program. We have another full one coming next week. So please join us, and we will be happy to have you listen to these wonderful, great testimonies that will change and inspire your life. Thank you, and God bless you.